Welcome to People in Game. So we're back for another episode of Final Fantasy VII Remake and Hard mode for Chapter 2. Today I will show you guys one of the best setup possible for Final Fantasy VII Remake and Hard mode for this chapter. I will show you guys also one of the best ability to use for Final Fantasy VII Remake with my game style, which is an aggressive one. So let's get straight to it. Let's take a look at the materia. So for Cloud, I have a combination of 2 HP up to make sure he has as much HP as possible. I have the chakra materia with the first strike materia. So with the chakra materia, I will be able to recover some HP without using any MP. For the first strike materia, I will start the battle with some ATB full. I have a combination of fire materia with elemental materia because most of the enemies in this chapter are weak to elemental. Also, I have the skill master materia with the steadfast block materia. So the skill master materia is what's gonna happen if I use more than 3 ability in one fight, 3 different ability. It should make my ATB increase larger. Also, the steadfast block materia is when I block, I should get a quarter of the damage that I'm supposed to receive. And I have parry materia combined with HP absorption materia. So every time I'm gonna dodge some attack, I should recover some HP. So let's get straight into it. So chapter selection, Final Fantasy VII Remake, Chapter 2 and Hard mode. So there we go. Also, I'm gonna skip all the cinematic just to make this as quick as possible, and so I can really show you guys how effective the setup of materia with the ability plus the game style is. There's a lot of cinematic in this chapter, so if you want to skip straight to the first battle, I should get to the first battle around, I should say, 9-10 minutes. So we'll skip that. For the one that didn't watch the first episode of Final Fantasy VII Remake Chapter 1, we just blow out the Marco reactor. So now we fling the scene so we can get back to the base. So Cloud can get paid. And one of the things that I like about Final Fantasy VII Remake is the graphics are really beautiful. Well, my own opinion is Final Fantasy VII Remake is one of the best RPG out there.
I felt that one in my guts.
They just keep on coming.
And also after you finish the normal mode, the Final Fantasy VII Remake and Hard mode, there's a lot of new challenge, and it's really fun to do it.
I'm running on empty here.
You can refuel at the base.
Next time I'll have to bring a little pick-me-up.
I will not pick up any chests or brick boxes because I already did this chapter like, I don't know, maybe 5, 10, 20 times. So what I will do, I will pick up the materia though, because I think this is important. But for the chests and boxes, you can do it on your own. So we'll skip that also. And what I forgot to mention for this episode of Final Fantasy VII Remake Hard mode, Chapter 2, is I won't be using any MP, because in Final Fantasy VII Remake and Hard mode, their MP are pretty hard to gain. So we're trying to save them as much as possible.
Regroup in the freight car. Got it?
Later then.
Hey, I'd like my money now.
You can have it once we're back at base.
Now I should get healing materia.
Okay. Oh, before I forget, that really was the... Well, see you on the train.
Then we have to run all the way up. And go to the other side, so we're going up. There should be a few more cinematic. We'll skip that.
Station's intact.
So now we have to follow Sephiroth and take a look at this guy. This is really Final Fantasy VII for you. Yeah, Final Fantasy VII Remake is really a good game. Like, look at those graphics. Alright.
The hell?
I don't know which one is your favorite character in Final Fantasy VII Remake. Personally, yeah, well, my first one will be Cloud, obviously. But I think Aerith is one of the most underrated characters. She's really strong, to be honest, with her magical power. So we're getting there, guys. We're almost close to the first fight. And I think this is one of the shortest chapter for Final Fantasy VII Remake. And I would say that probably one of the easiest chapter for Final Fantasy VII Remake and Hard mode. Alright, so we have to take a detour. I think we're gonna meet Aerith soon. Actually not yet, because after we met Aerith, that's gonna be the first fight, so after we go to the other side, I should meet her. And what the thing that I like about Final Fantasy VII Remake is because I played the first Final Fantasy VII and PlayStation 1, and the story is almost like, well, it's basically the same. There might be a few different things, but as I can remember, most of it is like identical, except for the better graphic, obviously. So there we go. Alright, we're getting there. So Final Fantasy VII Remake Chapter 2, first fight soon after this cinematic. So we'll skip that. We're gonna answer a question and we'll skip a second cinematic and we should get straight to it. So like I say, my style for Final Fantasy VII Remake and Hard mode is an aggressive one. So you'll see as soon as I start, as you can see, I have some ATB full. We're gonna use triple slash. We'll try to aim the one in the back to make sure everyone get hit, and that should be a piece of cake.
Is that it?
So just gonna head back to pick up some materia.
HQ,
So triple slash.
Was never in
So-
doubt.
Alright, deadly dodge materia. This one is very important to pick up. So you like if you have more than one, it's better. Then we switch off to finish mode. As you can see, I managed to keep my HP up pretty high. So we got the HP up, that's very important. Also, we never have enough of that. So go here. No, go to the other side. And also keep an eye on your HP, because sometimes we get too comfortable and we don't pay attention, and they can go down very fast. So like I said, very aggressive game style, gameplay. So them no mercy. We use a triple slash as much as possible, because triple slash is very quick, very effective, and it cover like a good short to mid-range attack. So just gonna recover some HP. There we go.
Was never in doubt.
Just give it up! Don't run! Take him!
Right, so triple slash. You know what? Again, make sure to recover some HP. Finish mode. Now we're just gonna roll up to the next enemies. Triple slash. Pretty effective. Always.
You are clear to engage! Be advised, target is headed for the station!
No holding back.
With them, it's better to stay on the finisher mode, so you can counter attack. There we go. So I'm gonna recover some HP. Recover more HP.
That's that.
Don't let him escape! Give up!
Ground forces engaging target in Cotton Plaza. All nearby units converge and provide immediate support. Target still mobile. Support. Proceed to rally point at the station.
So much for the direct route. Find another way.
Then I think we have to go up.
But the rooftops look clear.
We might take some damage over here, but nothing too major.
Open fire! Shoot to kill!
Close call.
Be advised. Target approaching residential area. Seal all access immediately.
Target sighted! Get him!
It's all or nothing now.
So with this set of materia, you'll see how easy it is to beat the Chapter 2 for Final Fantasy VII Remake and Hard mode.
Don't underestimate him.
Just gonna go back
Can't take me.
Okay. As you can see, the fire element can sometimes paralyze some of the enemy
I see him.
for a short period of time. So
Let's go.
Confirmed. Target has entered residential area. Full lockdown is in effect. All units, target!
You're mine now.
Nothing to it.
Target spotted. Moving to intercept.
Not bad.
Get the bastard.
Let's do this.
as you can see, every time I hit him with fire element,
It's over.
he gets paralyzed even if he has a shield.
He's here.
Okay. So or he's trying to run. No, watch. Just roll behind. There you go.
Enemy combatants, you have been warned.
I think we should get close to the last fight soon. So it's not trying to flee. He saw them. So triple slash again.
You're done. All right. All good. Was never in doubt.
Just making sure I'm going to the right direction. So I think that should be the last fight for this chapter. Alright, triple slash right away. We're gonna go for I'll go for
No holding back.
There we go. So the Huntsman should be the one that should give you the most difficulty. You just have to go up behind his back and attack him. So just roll out. It's alright. Gonna recover some HP. Also, it's always good to lock on the enemy if you want to have a better vision on what's going on.
No holding back. Gotcha.
There we go. Gonna use the Infinity End.
It's over.
Then I'm gonna use some Braver. Let's use critical slash.
Let's do this.
Finish mode. Almost got him. So I'm gonna keep him going. Let's recover some HP, you never know. Just to be on the safe side.
Let's do this.
And that should be it. There we go. So we're gonna skip that. And that was it, guys, for the last fight. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. If you have any question, clarification,
A lot of people here.
just leave me a comment. I'll get back to you as quick as possible. If you need any tip or advice, also if you like the video, you can always drop a like. If you don't like it, also you can mention what you didn't like. I'm all open for the critic. And we'll be back for another episode of Final Fantasy VII Remake and Hard mode, but this time probably for Chapter 3. So just to finish this chapter, we just have to go all the way to the back. So we'll skip that.
You hear that suit? Shinra cream line.
I think I have to talk to her and that's done. And yeah, that was it for today, guys. So thank you for watching this. So that was it for Final Fantasy VII Remake Hard Mode Chapter 2. Like I said, we'll be back for another chapter. Thanks guys again. Hope you guys enjoyed it.